right, Coach. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Chicago Bears. Now Cody Parkey, the former Eagle, has it teed up, and we are underway from Philadelphia. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Come on now, come on now, let's go. Back, back. 20! 5-9, 5-9.
Wentz now on first down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Wentz. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in his own blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Blinky327. North Philly Spikes.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a yard. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Hang in there now, hang in there now. Lion. Set. 20. Set.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he connects with Ertz. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Wentz. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Here's Wentz to throw.
Oh, shit. Good D.
Getting a hand in there and knocking
Good
away
D.
Eddie Jackson.
Good D. That was good
So
D.
it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away.
That was good D.
4th down decision.
Good D. Good D.
Still swing through. And the
I
Eagles,
respect
they take
good
a
D.
3-0 lead.
I respect
So
good D.
opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
After the field goal, here's
Smoke.
Elliott to kick it away.
Man, I need you to do me a favor because I don't want to do it.
That's fielded in the end
Like,
zone.
just move your cars over for a minute and say after my game over and we'll put them back. I don't want to move them. They get, put them on speaker over here. They're your birthday cards. You know what I mean? Put them on speaker right there. And I'll put them back when I'm finished, all right? Got a good game going on. Music. Look at music. Did he go anywhere, Mama? The blanket up there for cool. Don't knock everything over. Forget me.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
You got good running backs.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he stopped immediately there. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
My screen.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
Alexander. Some big linebackers.
We know today's NFL
Won't even use them for 5 years experience.
Runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Oh, good play.
Over the middle, complete. That's Burton.
Good play. That's my fault.
A big play there for the Bears
Ah.
on 3rd. 50 yards.
I know. I played the screen too hard.
From methodically marching the ball down.
That was nice.
But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock
It's
the
it.
defense
It's a
off
pick.
balance
It's a
and
pick.
drive the team towards a victory.
Fumble.
Get rid of it.
Back.
He's taken down.
Look, that's
Well,
my
many
man
times when
Hill.
you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get
Drew
the
Hill,
sense
yeah,
that
you're
they can
captain.
get out of any
Yeah,
bad
special
situation. They
teams.
keep moving around and
Nothing
trying to
wrong with
emulate
defense.
guys like the
Nah.
Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing
was.
it
He
and
started
losing
last
yardage
week.
and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out
When
of.
he's been starting when Bradham was suspended for them games. Bradham come back when we go to the game this weekend.
Now, after that sack, it's
All my
2nd and
friends will
21.
make Alshon Jeffrey come back.
Yeah. Bradham be back. Arshawn be back. Wentz be back.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Oh, hammer time. Hammer time.
When you get behind the
Hammer
chains, as
time.
people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Let's see what they
See that line? See that what I just did there? Right there, see that, man? See that? Wasn't that nice? You gotta watch the screenplay.
Throwing here, Trubisky.
Told you. That screen, he was gonna try to throw it out again like he did last time. Fuck out of here. Everybody's flowing with the screen. No. We ain't flowing with no damn screens no more. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake.
Back deep is Darren Sproles. And that'll hit.
That was a good defensive stand,
Much
wasn't
too
it?
much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the
Let's make them
lead.
work.
They're not going to play
Let's
this
make them work.
conservative.
He
They're not
blitzing
hoping
hard.
for
He
another
blitzing
field goal.
hard.
Hoping for a touchdown.
I'm
He
with you on
blitzing
that
hard.
one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play.
Look at that. The Mike linebacker. See the Mike?
For most teams,
They blitzing all up the middle. Look, right there, see? I just gotta get past one man on that play. We're gonna come back to that later.
Touchdowns.
It's a
We're gonna
loss
come
of
back
a
to that
yard
later.
there, and now second down.
We're gonna come back to that later.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
We got a lot of blitzing. Look. See, look at the mic. See, look at it. Oh, he got that blitz coming on. He's coming on.
A Bear sack. Eddie Goldman. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
I got it.
So as they take it over,
that's
we
good,
step
Dave.
aside. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now Wentz.
I got him. Couldn't turn around. Couldn't turn around. See that? If I could have got the catch, you know what I mean?
So dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run.
I knew it was man to man. That's all he's doing. He's playing a cover man. He's sending 4, and he's shadowing. He's shadowing.
He really
He's
symbolizes what
shadowing.
people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Here it is.
The punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 18.
Stripping.
Nice job on the return there. 16
right,
yards.
let's get pick
And
6
the
here.
Bears take over.
Pick 6.
Onto the field now come the Bears. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after
Same
back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense.
Yes.
They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides.
There's a screen. There's a screen over that side.
Hang in there and not try and force something.
That's a good
that
run.
can put your team in some jeopardy.
That's a good run.
And brought down, but not
Time
before reaching
consuming.
the 45-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with
Not
it
that
on
time.
first down.
Boom, not that time.
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second down, Trubisky.
I took the deep man.
To his running back.
I took the deep. See me take that deep man?
Across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I like it. Oh, no, I don't.
And down to the 36-yard line here. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
I know.
And it's 2nd and 2. Now Trubisky to throw on
Look, I
second.
got spot
That
on
was a
him.
good run, and it got to the second level.
Oh.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on third.
Thinking pass all the way.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
We take the underneath shit.
And he's
We
going to
give him the
have the
underneath
first
shit.
down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now it's Trubisky, buying time to his left.
We give him that underneath shit.
To his running back.
He can have that. He can have that.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I knew he wasn't going to snap it. I knew he wasn't going to snap it. Take the field goal.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be from the right hash.
I blocked him one time like that before. Came right up the middle like, bloop.
It's halftime. This
He
is
gets
the
the ball.
NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Ruby Hill, baby. Ruby Hill, baby. He's in everywhere. He's every man.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have a chance to break time.
Play action, pass, type shit.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
He's trying to reanalyze his offense now. That shit ain't working the first half. See him thinking about it.
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
See what? He don't think. He think I'm gonna give him the same shit. You know I switch up, baby.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
We know he wants to run.
Drive with Howard.
We know he wants to run.
Lose yardage
Not against this.
to the 24.
We're not going for
That's
that.
going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Wait till we get Bradham back this week. We are at full shit, dog. Y'all heard?
But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strong,
Bro's back. Everybody's back will win.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
What did you say? Everybody's back with Wentz. I said Wentz is back. Everybody's back. That's why we going to that game, dog.
On second down, here's Trubisky.
Hey, I was going to go for it, but I sat back. I let him
This
catch
one
it.
will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
that was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Hey!
Couldn't hang on
Hey!
to it through the contact.
I did use it. It wouldn't let me do
This at
anything.
least is the right idea. I think they've got to get
He's
the tight
going
end
for
more
it.
involved.
His feelings hurt.
Target in the first half, incomplete.
His feelings hurt.
Incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
You know what I mean? His defense doing good, but his feelings hurt.
Find him. Find him.
All right, I gotta go to the bathroom. Give me a second, man. If they come back when I ain't back, call the timeout for me. The middle bar. Hold on. I don't need the timeout. I don't need it. Here I come.
What you need is some fucking water.
Man, I did wash my hands. I did something.
Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky.
Oh, I was right there. I couldn't get in there.
Down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. They'll run it now out of the gun.
See me do that? See me get out that block?
Give him a yard up to the 47.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, this pussy caught it. He caught it. That was a good play.
Taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A gain of 39 that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now Trubisky to throw.
Dang! Oh, I was right there! You see me? I didn't go back! You see me? I stepped off! You see me had Jenkins there though? Didn't I fuck it up? Oh my God, I had it! I stopped him! Didn't I stop him from going to that spot? I had it there. I had it. Then I gave him a fucking first down. How did he get the first down? On that running around that loop shit.
The play action, John.
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session.
You ran the play action. A play action read. And they ran the trip. You remember that play that you ran with the comeback with Jeffrey? He ran that, John.
Damn. I had that whole side.
To the 26-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last
This is blitz. Whenever you see everybody on one side like that's a blitz. See that? There's no send a man in motion. Look, he follows him all the way across the field. I mean, that's Tom Brady shit right there.
Not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not.
You know what I mean? That's Tom Brady shit right there.
Just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down. Now Wentz throwing.
I ain't getting no block. I was going to Wallace. You see this shit? I had Wallace. Didn't I have him? If I had to block, look, he let look. You see where he went at? Did you see where
Johnny waited for the ball to come?
Did you see that shit? I had Wallace straight down. It was only man-to-man coverage. This is a zone. Look, the man ain't gonna follow him always. It's a zone. You know what I mean? It's a zone.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
I have to think of major plays at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the
Damn!
Swing pass. I would have worked.
Come on, man. Don't start the hate shit.
I'm not hating. I'll go with you.
Fuck!
They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left.
There it is. That's what this shit happened last fucking time. That's what happened last time with Malcolm Jenkins.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not
Yeah.
a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Let's play our game.
Now with a first and 10.
Look, here it is.
21.
All out blitz. He changed.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. A dump off to Sproles.
Make him play it. Look, make him play
And
it.
that'll make it second and short. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. That's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, make someone miss in the open field.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Throw right side taken in by Wallace.
Why did he go all the way back like
up
that?
to the 35-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On second down, here's Wentz. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Didn't we play the Bears last year?
Mm-hmm.
Blow them out, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
Cover one, double move. A double move would beat that cover one. Let me get some motion. This is zone all day.
From midfield, here's Wentz.
I had him right across the fucking middle. Can I get a block?
We've seen this quite a few times.
I can't get a block. I'm setting my middle block up with the running back, and he's not getting it.
Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is
Ajayi didn't get it. Ertz didn't get it. I mean, what's that running back?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
Which other running back? We have like 4 running backs.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Eagles on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Wentz.
That's it.
He's got his man. That's Wallace.
That's what I'm
and
talking
he's going to get this inside the 30. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defense.
That's a blitz. Look at that. Look at that. Man to man all over the board.
Nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I couldn't get one block away from
Gain
it.
of 3, second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing is Wentz. Jeffrey with the catch left side. And down inside the 15.
Come back. Told you, it's man to man.
An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
81.
Working from the gun, Wentz. That's complete, right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Go, go.
Wentz to throw again. And he's caught.
You see this shit lag on me, though?
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Got it.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
What? Think smooth. Come on, dog. Dog, smooth. You see the robbery shit right here, though?
I seen him move too. You can't use the hard
One
coverage.
score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
It's only
You lost the game.
So take the field goal. Still can't win if I get 3 field goals.
Now Wentz gotta have this one.
I had to force it in there.
Pressure there as it's intercepted.
That's the only read I had.
By Danny Trevathan.
That play was all down, all day long, right up in that slide.
To the 9-yard
They're
line.
easily changed their
Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board. and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Let's go, let's go.
Again, it's Howard.
Damn, that's so strong.
They'll bring him down shy of the 20. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute
Put all my
warning
eggs
with
in the
a
bags
timeout,
right
and they
here.
do.
All my eggs in the basket
Calling it
right
with
here, dog.
2:04 left. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey, gotta go.
They run play action for Howard.
I want the fucking Burt. That's why he was wide open. I ran right to Burt.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires.
Well, if you ran to the ball, Bird would have been open.
Trubisky now.
Yeah, I know. It was either or. I couldn't take. I had to take either
It's
or.
1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And across the midfield, strike into Eagle territory.
Yeah, he got him. He got
Pick
him.
up and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
That's offside.
They'll try to run for it with Howard.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Bang. Fucking fuck you. I ain't sweep,
In
dog.
this situation, they're making the adjustment to be more aggressive. You got to wrap that football up.
Yeah, it always amazes me that people don't understand that well because you're going to come in as a defense. The first guy makes the tackle, you try and stand up the ball carrier, and here come the rest of the guys trying to knock the ball out.
He'll look to throw.
Take a shot.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Ah!
Hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening
Shake it
up
off.
a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Shake it off. Shake
So
that
after the
off.
incompletion on first, now 2nd
You,
and 10.
but I was right about taking the shot.
Yeah.
81, 81.
Bird the corner.
Back. 20, 81, 81.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
He was on it that time. I had to try to go right back at it again. I had to try to go right back at it
You could have
again.
hit a pump fake one underneath, got out of bounds.
Yeah, but I was mad as shit. He had the ball in his hand. Good game, player. Damn, smooth. You see me get the strip though.
But he throws it anyway.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide.
Smooth, I got my strip though. I got my shot.
You did have a shot.
And he caught the ball, got the bat at the last second.
Was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
I got his win. Mother.
I think it was in November.
Good game, homie. Video game king.
Yeah.
Charles,
Get
the
it.
old saying, the old cliche, if you
Let me see if they got a highlight of
and
that.
that's certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't
It's
it?
not going to be a highlight of that because it was just the incompletion.
Yeah, let me see. All right, y'all.
Way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the
I
defenses.
certainly did.
I had that joint on live on Instagram. Look, Smooth, let's see the highlight. You think they gonna show that one? Nope, it just say Wentz pass knocked away by Kyle Fuller. Where the fumble at? Here go the fumble, Smooth. Look at the fumble. They ain't show the pass because they robbed me on that shit. He's supposed to catch that mug, y'all.
They're not showing it because they're going to rob you.
Look at the fumble though, Smooth.
Bull, bro, bull.
Look at the fumble though, look. Look at Jenkins. Look at Jenkins. Look, he had that backside. Look. Facing right on. Didn't even go for the tackle.
He did go for the tackle.
No, look. Watch this. Straight for the ball, Smooth. Ain't no tackle right. Look. Look, and it's coming out. Look.
Graham is just sitting there.
He's waiting for it to come. Look. Look. You talking about tackle. He going straight for the ball. Look. See that Smooth. If he tackled, he hit him in his legs. But look. Stood him up. Got his hand in like the bull did you. Put his hand right in there. That's why you were supposed to do it. If he'd have put his hand right on the top of the ball, Jenkins' hand would have got broke. Look, snatch that shit right on out. With Gary. See him go down and
But
get
there
it?
wasn't that many people there here to pick it up. Here you go. Boogie.
Look, it was all my players. There's only two of his players there. Number 70 wasn't there. That was Scoop and Score. Look, he was down there, Scoop and Score.
Number 5.
And look, he go to play knocked away by Kyle Fuller. They won't even show it. Smoke. Dang, they robbed me. See if they robbed me. We searching went to the day.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Oakland Raiders. There's Mike Nugent now to put this one in the air. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Come on now, come on now, let's go.
Wentz now on first down. Ertz over the middle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Here's Ajayi. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Two-jet.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Play action. It's Wentz. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted.
Lob it. I should have lobbed it. Good play. Good play. Lob it. Oh, I didn't call no fucking timeout. My fault.
Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He completes it to Nelson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. And that's complete. It's the Carr to Cooper connection. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A Raider first down as Carr finds Cooper.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Gonna run with Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Carr down to throw, and he finds Cook, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook, a 15-yard touchdown grab, and the Raiders have taken the early lead. Nugent hits the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
That was a good drive. All right.
Now it's Nugent out to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Lion, lion, lion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out.
Hang in there now. Trey 15. Trey 15.
Throwing now is Wentz. And an alley to run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the #1 thing he does best is tackle.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Right back to him on 1st down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Lion, lion.
This is a giant. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. They run for it with a giant. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Here's Carr to throw. He's got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. First down, the run with Lynch. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what it said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and goal. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things can go wrong in this situation.
Dang, I ain't fucking robbing me. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Carr now on 3rd and goal.
Thank you.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Brown. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Cooper was the target there. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Steps away to his left. And Wentz will not be able to get rid of it. He's taken down for a safety.
Get the fuck out of here. That's some bogus ass shit. I'm throwing the fucking ball.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they
The
called
first down they robbed me on.
You know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preach.
I ain't never seen so much bogus bullshit. God damn! A safety.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Fucking robbed me. That whole hat was suspect.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
You see this bullshit?
Position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Carr finds a seam inside the 40. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And down to the 29-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throwing his Carr on third down. And Nelson's got it here right side. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nigel Bradham leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On play action, Wentz going long here for Wallace.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Philadelphia.
There it is.
Mike Wallace.
There it is.
69 yards. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Go to work.
Elliott good with a PAT.
Eagles fly on the road to victory. Fight, 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 fly. Eagles fly for the touchdown. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit them low, hit them high. Watch my Eagles fly, fly, Eagles fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches.
Big! Oh, my fucking God!
He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit.
Dang!
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Carr to throw again. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here now, Johnny Townsend. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Yeah, we playing that fake. We playing it fake.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They run with Ajayi. And he'll get this one up to the 26. In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They fake the give. Now Wentz going long here for Wallace.
He stayed back there that time. Don't worry about it. I'm going to catch that.
And his guys are going to take over at the
I know.
41-yard
Keep
line.
playing that same bogus-ass defense.
It seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Carr now on 1st down. Looking for Cooper.
Ooh, keep playing with fucking fire.
Shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A nice pickup on 1st down, 7 yards. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
Dang, oh my fucking God.
It's incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
637. 637.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Pretty heavy traffic over the middle on that one, and somehow he emerged with the football. Way to possess it, despite all the extra contact and people around him.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
This is blitz, man. Look at them niggas all on one fucking side.
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive.
All the way to the outside.
And drop for a loss at the 5-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play.
We good. All the way to the outside.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Now it's Ajayi. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Flushed out right.
Fumble, motherfucker.
It's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Nigel Bradham in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. To throw on 2nd down. Carr.
Thank you. Oh! Come on!
Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Get the fuck out of here.
Chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Carr. Dancing to his left.
Oh!
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan.
Get the fuck out of big shit!
To the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll begin the drive with Ajayi. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Wentz. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man complete. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain, 57 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Play action. Now Wentz. Forced out to his left. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And they'll go on the ground. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And they'll run it here. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere.
Bang, bang, every week game. Yeah, man. Let's go. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch my Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. North Philly's finest, Blinky 327. YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Y'all know what it is. Doing what we do.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Shout out to the boy King Harold, the 8th.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
It ain't over yet. Let's tighten up.
He'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25. So
Smooth.
out come the Raiders. Critical condition here, obviously.
I just beat the Raiders. It ain't over yet. 18 seconds. The score 9-14.
You've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball.
I got the pass rush coming.
People in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he gets him gone.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And that one